Every time Amazon drops one of those so-called big updates, I get the same feeling. On one hand, it's exciting because you know something might shift the way we sell. On the other hand, you kind of roll your eyes because we have seen this story play out so many times before. Hey, it's Sami here. I run Labels Growth, where my team and I help Amazon brands grow through full account management, PPC, and listing optimization. And today I want to talk about something that could either be a smart improvement or a total headache. Amazon is testing out two-part titles. Here's the deal. For over 10 years, Amazon has been trying to force shorter titles, almost like every year, especially around Prime Day. They come out with warnings, cut your title to 50 characters or else. Then 2 weeks later, they back off. Sellers who scramble to change everything completely wasted their time. Now, instead of fully cutting titles down, Amazon is experimenting with a split system. One short, concise title, probably around 50 characters, around 50 characters, and then a longer highlight section, most likely about 150 characters. The numbers aren't confirmed, but based on their history, that's almost certainly where it's headed. At first glance, it sounds harmless. Short titles are cleaner, easier to read, especially on mobile, but here's the catch. The long title won't always display, and since mobile accounts for a huge share of traffic, that means buyer could only ever see your short title. The rest, the keywords, the descriptive hooks, the differentiators, all that might get buried, and that's a problem because your title is still one of the most powerful ranking signals on Amazon. Now, this is where experience tells me not to rush. I've seen too many sellers panic and rework all their listings the second Amazon announces something. Don't do it until Amazon actually enforces it. Nothing is final. Something like same thing happened when people thought A plus content text wasn't being indexed anymore. Sellers stripped content out way too early, but the algorithm never changed. Don't make that mistake again. Another interesting wrinkle here is branding. If your brand name is long, it's going to eat up a big chunk of that short title space. And let's be honest, most shoppers don't even care about brand names on Amazon unless you are Apple, Nike, or another luxury brand. The buyer isn't coming for your name; they're coming for the product. So if your brand name takes up half the short title, you're already at a disadvantage. From an SEO perspective, keyword stuffing still matters. Clean titles might look nice, but Amazon's algorithm hasn't shifted away from rewarding keyword heavy titles until they officially change the way ranking signals work. Keep your keywords where they belong. Even if Amazon hides the long highlighted section on mobile, you'll want those terms in there because they'll still count toward indexing. And here's something I think is worth watching. Amazon mentioned that these highlights could show up contextually depending on customer searches. That's a fancy way of saying Amazon might create a new placement or tie this into advertising. And if that's true, it's just another way for them to push sellers toward more PPC spend. Let's not forget, Amazon actually makes more money from ads than from AWS. Every change they roll out is designed to serve that revenue stream. So, what should you expect? My guess is this rolls out within the next 90 days. Amazon fine tunes it for a bit, and then 10 days later, they roll out a version 2 that forces everyone to redo their listings again. That's just how they operate. So, my advice is don't prepare drafts, don't shorten your titles yet, just keep doing what's working until you see it live. This update could realistically move our rankings by 10 to 15%. That's a big enough to matter. So stay ready, but don't jump too soon. And if you're feeling like Amazon is throwing way too many curveballs lately, that's exactly why I built Labels Growth. My team and I handle all of this optimizing, ranking, launching, managing accounts, so you can focus on building your brand instead of stressing over every update. If you want help scaling, just reach out. So, what do you think about this two-part title idea? Helpful or just another Amazon headache? Drop your thoughts below. I'm curious how you see it.